Good morning.
Good.
It is 5 a.m., day 30 of our miracle morning completion day. Miracle morning completion day. So we are,
Try to do the screen out again.
you have to go the opposite way. Put my big head in front of that glare. So we are really excited to be at day 30 because this has been a journey for us. I mean, we have learned a lot. Well, one of the main reasons that we wanted to do this, let's just take a step back, was something that my sister said. She had a friend of hers whose husband passed away a little over a year ago. And it really hit my sister hard because this couple just seemed perfect. Like the husband and wife loved being together. They loved doing stuff together. They loved, their family. And it was sort of a shock that he would be taken from them
prematurely.
Yeah, I mean, just sort of tragically, I guess is what I was thinking. And when my sister found out about it, one of the things that the wife said to her was not to divide and conquer your marriage. And that really sat with Heather. And then, of course, she had the conversation with me, and I was thinking, oh, Lord, that's pretty much what we do. It's
like that a lot of times.
If you don't have kids yet, then you're not experiencing this.
Right.
But
you have 3 kids and a puppy and your own business, and we do some divide and conquering for sure.
I feel like every morning it's like, okay, I'm going to the gym. You take the kids, you start breakfast. I'll come back. I'll finish the laundry. You do this, I'll do this. And we go through our whole day dividing it up. And so throughout this miracle morning, our goal has been to get on the same page right after we get off this call, make sure that, that we have the stuff that we have to do separately, but that there's also some time together. And that's been great. What has not been great, and you chime in whenever you want to, what has not been great is those handful of cheat days that we said we were going to have one glass of wine, or, we're going to have a couple beers with the neighbor or whatever, mimosas and fancy champagne at baby showers was the next morning.
Most of those examples are you.
Okay. Well, let's not have a marital dispute on the last day on here.
Let's be real about it.
Okay. Well, then guess what? I'll tell you my experience.
Right.
My experience is that on that, and I do think even just 1 or 2 glasses of wine or beer, whatever, the next day at 4:30 is way, 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 like, incredibly more difficult than like last night, having some sleepy time tea and going to bed. So what we're going to do next, let's switch gears, because now you got me a little frustrated.
No, I think it's just fair to be real.
That's what
let's focus on a different, I think it's fair to say this has not been easy.
Yeah, and that's where I thought you would go with it.
Well, you very much live by an 80-20 rule, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's just fair to put that out there. It's not an attack. It's just let people know that it has not been easy to stick to every day, only once a day could we have the opportunity to have any kind of alcohol. We put ourselves in a lot of social settings.
Yeah, for the most part, I did that.
Absolutely, and it's not.
But let's switch gears.
Okay, I think it's fair to be real about it.
Well, what I was trying to say was the events that we did those things together.
Yeah.
Were even more difficult the next morning, especially for me because I just loved my sleep.
Okay, there were many days when I was tired, for sure. for sure.
What's next? Let's not drag this on. They want to know what we're going to do next.
I think we are. Well, we just got a lot of positive support. It was almost every day that somebody was saying something to us.
Sorry.
How it either impacted them or they loved seeing us. I mean, it was pretty much every day. So we were just going to do this for 30 days. That was the plan. And I think now we're going to continue it, but add on just Tuesday and Thursday, 5 a.m., Tuesday, Thursday.
Well, the truth is we'll probably have to get up, and in order for us to keep the positive momentum that we've had, we're going to get up. We just aren't going to go live every day. We're going to go live 2 days a week, Tuesday and Thursday, because we had so many people say that they really loved the accountability, even though they weren't on at 5 a.m. Maybe they got up 30 minutes early. Maybe it was an hour earlier. Maybe they changed their routine by just having water before having their coffee. So we're gonna change because also the weekends we were more productive, but there were a handful of weekends where we just felt like, today would have been just such a great day to
right. Or I think
there sleep in. And
there were times where, like, I know that I was under the weather, feeling sick, and getting a few extra hours of sleep probably would have helped my body push through that quicker.
Yeah.
Or there were times, like life happened, where the kids came in at 2 or 3 times in the morning, so we had disturbed sleep for 4 hours, and it's just that for the longevity is not sustainable in a healthy way, I think. And I do know that I appreciated by doing this that Holly was getting. I wasn't really getting up at 4:30, but I was getting up at 4:45, 5:15 to go work out. And because for me, that was my time
before this challenge.
Yeah, to get to the gym and kind of get my day going. And now with you doing that with me for the past 30 days has meant a lot to me, not only because we did have this time together in the morning, but it also kind of put us on that same playing field in the evening. When I was feeling exhausted, she was feeling exhausted too, instead of super refreshed from getting a couple extra hours of sleep and then being like, why are you going to bed? Like anything, like I was like, I gotta go to bed, baby. You don't understand. I gotta get some sleep. So I think
I don't know about super refreshed by just having an extra 2 hours of sleep, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like we were both tired, and again, working together to get the household quiet and asleep.
Yeah, because we knew we needed to get to bed because we were getting up early.
Yeah.
So I think I would love for a commitment that we're both going to continue to get up early most days. I think we get weekends to ourselves.
I think 5 a.m. is fine.
Yeah.
But just in order for us to make this call and to not be half asleep still, like early on, you started getting up at 4:30. You didn't even tell me you changed the clock. 4:40, 4:45 is okay. But even that 15 minutes, like now our bodies are in a habit. The alarm goes off, you get up and you start moving. So I think most days it will be 5 o'clock. Tuesday and Thursday we'll get up a little bit earlier so we can be. But we also have our routine now: the computer set, the water set, the coffee and tea are put out the night before. So
the water is definitely something I stuck to and I want to continue. I feel like that just kind of wakes up my body.
Yeah, it does feel good. Okay, so that is our commitment to you. You told us that you wanted us to continue our morning miracle. We will. We're going to call it something different. I have a new challenge that I will tell you about Thursday after we get to Las Vegas and I talk to a handful of colleagues that have already started this other challenge. And I've also recruited hopefully some friends, colleagues, and neighbors that are going to do this with me. So I'm excited to tell you what that is. And tomorrow, day 31, I guess, unless we'll probably say day 31.
Well, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tomorrow is Tuesday,
Oh, so it's perfect.
so we have to do it anyway.
All right.
But tomorrow, before we jump on a plane to Las Vegas, Deanna's going to share some really amazing news about EXP and her awards that she has received, or that we've received, but in her name. And I'm really excited about that because there's an awards gala that we're going to this week in Las Vegas that's put on by EXP Realty, and we get to wear our most formal dresses and walk across the stage. So we'll tell you what all of that really means for us tomorrow. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Y'all, happy Monday.
All right. Go be great.